'Tis the season for getting hopped up on all sorts of sugar.
And joining us in our CI kitchen, it's Peace, Love, and Cake. It's a cake artist, Sophia Gonzalez. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, we are so glad you're here. Your cakes and cookies, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about how you got started in the cookie and cake decorating business.
Well, I started out just as a hobby baker. I mostly made cakes for my friends and family, and they kind of got me into the idea of selling cakes for a little bit of side money, pretty much.
And then you've moved here semi-recently from the Austin, Texas area.
Yes.
And decided to jump into a business here.
Yeah, absolutely.
How's it going so far?
Pretty good. I'm busy.
Well, I can see why.
This is a cake, and it still blows my mind. How does one build a cake like that? That seems very difficult.
I mean, pretty much I kind of built it upside down. There's 3 layers here. These are both 7-inch layers, and then at the bottom is actually a 6-inch. So I just kind of carved it to mimic a coffee mug.
Where, do you find the inspiration for these beautiful cakes?
I actually love Cake Boss. I watched Cake Boss a lot, so I kind of got inspired. I love Pinterest. I'm constantly browsing Pinterest and looking for ideas, and kind of came up with this one here.
But is it all edible?
Yes, absolutely. Everything is edible.
There's no chance we can prove
No, let's. It's too pretty. We can't.
Too pretty to eat. There's no such thing.
No, it's way too pretty.
All right, fine.
Let's talk cookies, which you may be able to
Maybe,
eat.
but they're all wrapped in plastic.
Well, they're beautifully decorated.
Thank
There's
you.
a special technique. Tell us a little bit about it.
So the feathering on these cookies here, you kind of just flood the cookie and then draw lines, and then
Okay, you have to back up. What does flooding the cookie mean?
So royal icing, you kind of give it like a flooding consistency, so where it kind of smooths out evenly on the cookie. It's kind of tricky. I'm actually newer at the cookie thing. I'm more into the cakes, but I do enjoy making cookies.
It doesn't
as
show
well.
because those look very, very professional.
Yes,
Thank you.
they
Thank
do.
you.
But then that technique to make it look kind of swirled, what's the strategy there?
So you draw horizontal lines and then kind of take a toothpick or another tool and kind of drag it in the opposite direction. So.
Do you have people custom order things? They say, all right, I want a cake, and like in this case, I want it to look like a mug of hot chocolate, or how does that process work?
Really, a lot of customers message me and they're not really sure how to order a cake. They kind of just give me like some ideas that they're thinking, and I kind of come up with the design in my head or kind of sketch it out and send it to them, and they pretty much always love it.
Well, yeah.
What's the most interesting, unusual cake you've done to date? Do you have one that jumps to mind?
Not really.
Like if Heather ordered an opossum or something, could you do that?
Or a 3-legged toad.
Or a 3-legged toad.
Maybe.
Either of those would be acceptable.
I could try, for sure.
I totally think you should before you come back and see us next
Yes.
time.
Let's talk about this cake over here because it is equally beautiful. I love the suckers that you've got on the top, but that ribbon, fancy.
Is that edible as well?
Yes, that is actually made out of gum paste.
Gum paste.
Yes.
So if I were to say put that in my mouth, would it become like a gum consistency, or?
No, it's more of like a crunchy, sugary consistency. So it's like candy, basically.
It's
Yeah.
super impressive.
Thank
It
you.
sure is. Now, you are not in a chain store, or you're kind of just doing your own thing. Are you out of your home?
Yes,
or?
right now I'm out of my home, just kind of taking orders as they come in.
And how do they come in? Do you do this through social media? Is there a website? What's the best way?
Yes, so most of my customers find me on Facebook. I have a Peace, Love, and Cake page there, or text messaging. I have also business cards with my number on them, and they can reach out to me that way as well.
Are you having like a special with some cookie kits? Did I read that?
Yes, I am actually offering cookie kits this year for Christmas. We're doing small cookie kits and larger ones. They have uniced cookies in them, sprinkles, and royal icing that they can pick up.
So so at home, like with the kids, you wouldn't have to make the cookies. You've already done that job. It's just the decorating part.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
You know, because cookie baking sometimes gets left to like the last few things on the holiday traditions list.
Right.
So if you can make it easy
That's
here.
right. I can do it for you.
Nice.
Then you can just do the cookie eating, which is really the fun
Yes,
part.
that's the fun part.
Yeah, especially
Absolutely
when
is.
they look and taste like
Right?
this. All right, well, you're going to stick around, and maybe we'll let Tim try something.
I'm still trying to figure out a way to get a bite of this
We'll see.
cake. I don't even believe it's cake, quite honestly. More details on our website, including a link to the Peace, Love, and Cake Facebook page at CILiving.tv.